selections with fast, friendly service and a true commitment to our community. We go beyond ordinary machines by offering AI-powered smart coolers, sleek, modern and flexible systems that make snacking and hydration effortless. Whether in offices, schools, or shared spaces, we provide the products people actually want, stocked and ready when they need them. Check us out at htsvendingva.com. At Hometown Vending with fast, friendly service and a true commitment to our community. We go beyond ordinary machines by offering AI-powered smart coolers, sleek, modern and flexible systems that make snacking and hydration effortless. Whether in offices, schools, or shared spaces, we provide the products people actually want, stocked and ready when they need them. Check us out at htsvendingva.com. At Hometown Vending, we offer free machine placement, combined with the reliability of a family-owned local business and the convenience of modern refreshment solutions. Our mission is simple: deliver high-quality, customized selections with fast, friendly service and a true commitment to our community. We go beyond ordinary machines by offering AI-powered smart coolers, sleek, modern and flexible systems that make snacking and hydration effortless. Whether in offices, schools, or shared spaces, we provide the products people actually want, stocked and ready when they need them. Check us out at htsvendingva.com. At Hometown Vending, we offer free machine placement.
Oh, gone. Bold. Inside is. মোহাম্মদ সিরাজ বোলিংয়ে দ্বিতীয় ওভার করবেন। প্রথম বল শট খেলেছিলেন কিন্তু কোনো রান নয়, ডট বল। ওভারের দ্বিতীয় বলও কিন্তু ডট হয়ে গেল। ওরা তৃতীয় বল অফ সাইডে খেললেন এবং একটি রান পাবেন। হুম,
অফ করে দিতেছে
কেন
না জিজ্ঞেস করি।
না?
তাহলে আমি আর সামিল একটু বাইরে হই, সামনে চটপটির দোকানে যাই, থাকেন তাইলে আসতেছি।
দুই ওভারের শেষে 3টি রান একটি উইকেটের বিনিময়ে। ওভারের প্রথম বল উঠিয়ে মেরেছিলেন কিন্তু কোনো রান নয়, সরাসরি ফিল্ডারের হাতে ডট বল। ওভারের দ্বিতীয় বল করবেন, অফ সাইডে খেললেন ইউএসএ মানান পাটেল। ওভারের তৃতীয় বল শর্ট লেন্থের বল ছিল, সরাসরি কিপারের হাতে, কোনো রান নয় এবং এক্ষেত্রে কিন্তু আম্পায়ার জানিয়ে দিলেন একটি ওয়ান বাউন্স। ওভারের তৃতীয় বল চতুর্থ বল এবং সরাসরি ফিল্ডারের হাতে, কোনো রান নয়, ডট বল। ওভারের পঞ্চম বল অফসাইডে খেলার চেষ্টা কিন্তু সফল নয়। ओ हो व्हाट ए बॉल, गुड लेंथ का बॉल। तीन ओवर दुई बले किन्तु 4 রান, एक উইকেটের বিনিময়ে ইউএস এর প্লেয়ার, শর্ট লেন্থের বল ছিল। বলার নিজেই বোলিং করে কিন্তু ফিল্ডিং করলেন। ও আবেদন হবে নাকি? না, আবেদন করেছেন কিপার, ব্যাটে বল লেগেছে তাই কোনো আউট দিলেন না আম্পায়ার। ওভারে পঞ্চম বল, গ্যাপে শট। টাটা।
আমি তো বাবা টাটা দিয়েছি। আবার টাটা দাও।
টাটা।
দাদিকে টাটা দিয়েছো, দাদিকে। ওঠো, দাদিকে টাটা দিও।
United States of America. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Alison. Let's join down in the middle to find out who'll be fielding first.
Right call here, I'd say.
What a loud crowd. The players make their way out. Some really strong players on both sides, capable of scoring quick runs, big hits, and the bowlers, they'll be looking to take quick wickets. The pitch, that should provide a fantastic contest. Opening ball coming up. We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket. Lovely cover drive, straight to the field. Finds the fielder with that shot. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. 6 runs out of there. India are 6 for none. Khan, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Couldn't get it through the field. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Over, India are 9 for none.
Not such a productive second. Over. Bowlers reined them in nicely.
Singh, the spinner, coming into the attack. Shot, finds the gap with that one.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. The boundary. The moment it hit the bat.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Cuts that off well in the infield. Huge edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Edged! America kept the batters quiet in that over. So far, though, no wickets for the endeavour being shown. And out, deep fine, had to run around a bit and they've got to the drop of the ball and taken a great catch. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. No, terrible shot. ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. End of the over, India 25 for 1.
Would have expected a bit more aggression that over. The run rate hasn't really gone up. Need to capitalise on their time at the crease now.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Sharma watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Combined with the reliability of a family-owned local business and the convenience of modern refreshment solutions.
Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Smacks that away through the gap.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy in getting dispatched for 4 runs. What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
Sharma has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Can't get that outside the ring field. America needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle.
Going with spin now. Was quick onto that in the infield. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Bang, sent back over the bowler's head. Mid-off and mid-on can only watch as that ball sails into the crowd.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. India are 43 for 1.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Going with pace now. Great shot, just square of backward point. That might just make it.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
His delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Big edge. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Perfectly timed. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. 11 runs added there. India are 54 for 1. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Wow, that's missed a lot. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Patel, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Front foot punch down the ground and mid on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Verma watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Nine runs added in that over. India are 63 for 1. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Two straight and punch through the leg side, mid-wicket in hot pursuit. Oh boy, that is so close to leg. Kumar, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Couldn't get it through the field. Edge, but it drops safely.
They didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
5 runs in that over. India 68 for 2.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely. How will the bowler respond?
Finds the fielder with that shot. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Straight to the fielder.
thick edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Kumar from the city end.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Gone. Great catch. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but has to head back to the pavilion.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. 8 runs added in that over. India are 81 for 3. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over. still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. India are 88 for 3.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Kumar from the city end. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Brilliant shot there. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. And caught. That's just superb. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Swept away, but finds the fielder. End of the over, 10 off it. India are 98 for 4. Jeez, timed that well.
Really was an impressive shot. Good timing and driven through the covers.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Got that away nicely. Can't get that outside the ring field. Ten runs added in that over. India, 108 for 4. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the city end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Off the middle of the bat.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Singh has gotten a big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. India are 119 for 4. Singh back into the attack. Edged it. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Big edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the back quicker than he thought. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. We'll have to wait and see what the umpire says.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. That's the over. India are 121 for 6. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the city end. The full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
Played that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over. Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Straight to the fielder at long off. The batter thought they might have cleared the fence there for a moment, but it's fallen short. Great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Shot, finds the gap with that one.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shots, and there was no point chasing that.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Finds the edge. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Edge, but it drops safely. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Singh waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the city end. Whacked away.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Nicked it. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
Patel, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Chakravarti, taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Couldn't get it through the field. Big edge. And that's the end of the innings. India have set a target of the openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. Just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. First ball.
Cuts that off well in the infield. 3 runs added in that over. America are 3 for none.
Thick edge.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Huge edge. Was quick onto that in the infield. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
4 runs.
End of the over, 10 off it. America, 22 for none. Pandya coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Can't get that outside the ring field. That's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
All about the bat speed, that one. Got under the short ball. The boundary's too short for this batter.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Late cut, straight to the fielder. There's a chance if it hits. Misses everything. Nice shot, but straight to gully. End of the over, America a 34 for none.
That's 4 overs down in the power play, and they've batted really well. Good running and shot making sees them ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
Beats the outside edge, good bowling there. Huge, that has flown.
Just textbook, sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. Didn't time it at all, and mid-on with an easy catch.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but have to head back to the pavilion.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Followed the bowler. Lovely shot, racing to the boundary.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
So that's 5 down in the power play, and the bowlers have been getting the treatment by these batters. They're doing it with ease.
Brilliant diving stop. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
Pandya is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. A nice glance off the pads. No stopping that one.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Power and precision in that shot.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
That's the power play finished, and it was an excellent one. They went really well in that 10 to 12 run and over area, and they're ahead of the required run rate. The captain would be very pleased with that start.
Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Perfectly timed. Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. A roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. America are 81 for 1.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rates.
Smacks that away through the gap. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. 8 runs added there. America are 89 for 1.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even lent on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Swept away but finds the fielder. Good pick up, big chance. Couldn't get it through the field. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be 4.
In the end, a very simple shot. Just lets the ball come onto the bat and cuts it away for 4.
"11 runs added there. America are 100 for 1. Singh from the city end. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Yadav, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Patel wants plenty from these bowlers.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Huge. That has flown.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Trouble. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Power and precision in that shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Cuts that off well in the infield. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cuts through point.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
Patel has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Great shot, through the gap.
Misjudged that throw, and the batters survived what would have been a certain run-out.
Rocks onto the back foot.
End of the over, a huge momentum swing, 18 runs coming from it. America are 139 for 1. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the city end. Dragged down and put away. Pulled that with great power, and it's been launched into the crowd for a maximum.
Goes with it and helps it on its way. Didn't bother keeping the hook shot down.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. No, terrible shot. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Good catch, out! Oh wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Always nice to come into bat after the openers have had a good partnership. Gives you time to settle and gradually build. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that. That was a mighty win. Really too...